And we are live. One more time.
Okay, it's good to be live at 5 with you on Nerd Talk today.
Yeah, somehow I'm gonna have to get closer to the camera because it's trying to compensate for the brightness and all these things. It's cool to have it in top of. No, I know what is happening. Okay,
It's that
I have it,
light in
but
the mirror.
yeah, but it's actually if I turn the light off.
Yeah, then you're in the dark. Yeah, I get it. Oh, yeah.
Hello. Now we don't have a reflection. Okay, look
Oh,
at me.
that's cool. Yeah, I can see you by the light of the monitor. Oh,
Uh,
that's really cool.
Alexa, enciende oficina.
Here you go.
Oh, no. Now mine is trying to do stuff. I wonder what it just did.
Oh, this is a cool plugin. Look at me.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you about Putin. We were having tea the other day, and he told me his deepest plans. He keeps a pond full of polonium in his house. Okay?
You got to get a flashlight and shine it up at your face from below like this. Yeah, like that.
Yes. This is
I remember
terrible.
we told scary stories when the kids were camping out in the parents' yard, and everybody, when they were going to tell their scary story, they had to get the flashlight and hold it like that.
I never understood why you need a flashlight to tell a scary story, okay? But oh well.
It makes this weird lighting, right? That I guess is supposed to be scary. And if I do it more than once, then it flashes.
Alexa, apaga oficina.
Oh yeah, I think this is giving me a seizure.
What about if I no, there's nothing I can do. I have to tell Maria that I have to put some tape on her mirror because well, we have the levels are nice. I can see the level, my levels pointing a little bit too high. You can talk now.
Okay, so how are my levels?
Your levels are perfect, okay? They sparkle into the red, but they are mostly into the yellow area.
Cool. I got my little clip-on microphone, so I don't have to
Yeah.
yell.
So the weirdest thing about being so close to the camera is having to focus to the camera. So you're looking at this thing direct into the eyes and you never know how to look at it, okay? And maybe that's the reason why people use monitors to actually check themselves. But I think with this, we have the technical aspects of the broadcast fixed. We'll see how it looks today. But you were telling me about your boat that you just made some kind of pontoon slash, how will I say it, big floating pallet, big floating electric pallet almost.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. It
And
started off as a raft to help with fixing my dock. And it was two canoes that were tied together and then plywood over the top of that. And since I was finished with the dock, I decided that I'd put a trolling motor on it and drive it around. And I also had the patio table with the umbrella thing. So I put that on there and it looks like totally bizarre. It's like obviously two canoes with plywood on it and a patio table with the umbrella. And I could just drive around all the canals near my house.
oh, by the way, next time wear a safety vest, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Those are you're supposed to actually have one when you go on a boat, and that one doesn't look like the more stable and rugged boat ever built.
Oh, yeah. It does look like a pile of junk that just happens to be floating at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And then it sinks, and then I get electrocuted. I can drown and be electrocuted at the same time.
Talking about crazy thoughts, when you told me about your idea of a small house, I sent you, what about one of these pre-made caravans that they sell on AliExpress?
Oh, I don't know if I saw that email. But
Oh,
yeah,
so I
I was
said,
thinking about making basically a caravan on the water that would be solar powered and, you know, a little trolling. It wouldn't go fast,
yeah, but
but it could drive around just on solar power.
my point, why make a caravan? Why not put a base and two pontoons and put an existing caravan in top?
Oh, just get the caravan and set it on the raft. Oh, well,
Yeah,
that'd save a lot of work.
yeah. At the beginning, a third wheel type.
Yeah, that'd save a lot. That'd save all the work.
Yeah, you can actually build a
Oh, build the
superstructure.
raft with like a ramp that can flop down. So you can pull it up to a boat ramp and back the trailer onto the ramp, onto the raft, right? And then detach it from your car and pull the ramp up, and then you can drive it around on the electric raft. And when you're through, when you don't want to use it as a boat, you can go back to the boat ramp, lower the ramp on the raft, and back your car up and pull the caravan off of the raft.
Mm-hmm.
It could be amphibious.
Yeah, I didn't think so far, okay? But
That's actually, I mean, it's the stupidest, most redneck kind of contraption that could be imagined, but there's a certain brilliance to it.
yeah, you know, first at the beginning I thought in one of those pre-made $10,000 caravans, but then there's a medium small third wheels already in the market.
Yeah.
So you can either, as you said, back it up with a third wheel, or just basically build a superstructure to pull the third wheel, and below make like you know, like drawers and more storage space like you did on your boat, okay? But you know that the Donrex way will basically be towed inside, okay? Yeah, plus the caravan has the advantage that you can actually have solar panels on the top, and you can actually do as you want on yours. Just basically have it on the side and open them like an umbrella when you go from point A to
Yeah.
point B.
Yeah. And make the roof high enough that you just back the caravan in underneath it.
Oh yeah. Well, you just need a bigger motor.
You know, I mean, it's such a good idea. You could put it, it doesn't have to be a specific caravan, right? Just one that happens to be the dimensions that would fit on the raft.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm looking, when I mean caravan, a third wheel.
Yeah, we could sell rafts that you just park a caravan on, and it doesn't matter which model caravan you have as long as it's not too big to fit on the raft.
Well, it's actually you're forgetting that the most important thing is the solar. You have to modify the caravan to actually fit the solar.
Well, or have the raft wide enough and tall enough that the caravan can get backed on underneath the roof.
That is real redneck. Okay, that couldn't get so it's basically now you're
And yet
thinking.
you go to the boat ramp and load the caravan on and off at the boat ramp.
Well, if your boat is about to capsize after you put that structure, now you have a use for it.
You know, that's how they get lawnmowers and stuff to Boca Chica. Is the Park Service has a boat with a big ramp at the front that drops down, and it's funny, there's no vehicles on the island except there's a boat ramp there. And there's a great big honking cleat like on either side of the boat ramp. And they'll pull that boat up right to the boat ramp and then drop that front bow down. And they tie the boat off real tight on those two cleats so that when the lawnmower is going on or off of the boat can't move. all the lawn, there's a whole bunch, there's several lawnmowers and like one of those high lifts and a bunch of heavy equipment on Boca Chica, and there's no roads. It all got there on that little boat from the Park Service.
Cool. So you know they invented before, so you need to make in a soul craft, solar power assault craft.
Yeah, a solar power assault craft, and instead of putting a tank on it, you just back your caravan on it and then drive it around.
Well, with that thing, you can actually go all the way to Miami. Okay. I don't know.
It goes about half as fast as the Carver. And it took me 4 days to get to Miami in the Carver. So I figure in a week I could drive this from here all the way to Miami just on solar power. I think I spent a couple $1,000 on gas driving the Carver there. Oh. That'd be awesome to make that trip without spending anything on gas.
Sorry, I just had the most redneck idea ever. Okay, you can put the superstructure, okay, and below actually put a tent.
You could.
The superstructure with the panels and actually go on a tent. I'm camping on my raft.
You could do that while you're saving up for the caravan.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, but how much is a Craigslist caravan?
Oh man, if you wait for the right deal, I'm sure you can get one for $500 or less.
There are 225 caravans for sale. Okay, for sale. No. Okay. Caravan. Okay. No, caravans, they are trying to sell you minibuses. No, it's actually like the type of cars used to take the kids. I don't even know how they are called. Oh. So do they have another?
It's like the camper from Beavis and Butthead Do America.
I think it's a trailer. Let's look for a trailer. Caravan. Trailer.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, there was a car called the Caravan.
Yeah. Okay, this is too
big. Dodge Caravan.
Geez, 48K for this one. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be like boats, you know, that if you want a nice one, they're expensive. If you want one
it's actually
with a lot of mold and stuff in it, it's pretty cheap.
The problem is finding one that is small enough. Okay?
Yeah.
You want someone that is almost uncomfortably too small.
There were a bunch of places selling like these mini teardrop campers. Those were pretty cheap even when they were new.
Base Coast. Caravan. Caravan trailer. One of the Airstreams, it's around 20,000.
Oh, I think I see that with the rooftop deck.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. That's pretty big to be going on.
No. It's actually. I was trying to actually get a feeling for what is the price range.
You know, if you're looking at the same page on Craigslist as me, you see all these little fucking tiny houses on trailers?
Yeah, I saw them.
I mean, something like that in the water. Basically exactly like that, but in the water. Gee, they want a lot for these things.
Oh yeah, they are engineered and everything like that. Small houses are not cheap. Okay, a nice shed is 5K.
You know, something this size could be designed to be made in several molds and then put the pieces together. Like they make yachts, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could make something like this that generates its own power for the fridge and stuff and can drive itself around on the water without gas. And gee, it would be hard to not make money.
Well,
I had been thinking the other day about what a terrible idea it was to actually. I was thinking about building a boat like that, and what a terrible idea it was, because I don't know. I to make something maybe like 12 feet long, a little bit about the size of those tiny houses. I was figuring it would cost probably $4,000 or $5,000 in materials.
yeah, but if you basically just buy a mini caravan, okay, a tiny house is 50K.
Well, that's what I'm saying is that, like, if you wanted to make a bunch of them and you set up molds, right, to mold like the kitchen part and mold pretty much everything, the way you make a boat.
Restore houseboat with trailer 37,400.
Yeah, that's more like it. But I would think that we could make money and sell tiny houses that float for less than these tiny houses that were being sold.
Yeah, all the caravans they are available for sale, they are gigantic, okay? I mean,
I was surprised at how expensive those tiny houses are.
because they are houses, okay? They are not sheds. They have the permits and all the shit, probably.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was thinking that they were getting past zoning and code enforcement by being a trailer.
I have no idea.
So it might fall under the same rules as caravans, campers, and stuff.
I have no idea. I cannot tell you, but things new are always expensive. Things when they are new are always expensive. That's what I meant.
We could
No,
start a yacht building company.
it looks like small caravans have disappeared from the face of the earth. Okay.
That's weird. I mean, a couple years ago, that was all everybody was selling was those little mini teardrop things where there was hardly room for a bed.
Looks like. Okay. This is too good to be true. Okay. Oh yeah, it was too good to be true. 2017 Suzuki 90 horsepower outboard pontoon fishing boat.
Oh yeah, that might work.
The motor has 50 hours on it and is still under warranty.
Is that
11.5.
on Craigslist?
Yep, 11.5 OBO.
Oh, yeah.
It's what he hopes for. Okay.
Yeah, well, I don't have anywhere near that.
Well, that will be actually cheap because all the superstructure is already built. You can actually
Yeah.
make a ramp and get ready to go. And probably the guy is crazy if he's gonna get for looking at it. It's extremely nice. Comes with a trailer. I mean, the boat is old, okay? This thing is not worth. How much is a 90 horsepower motor? New.
Oh, new? Probably $10,000.
So you're basically paying for the motor. The boat is free. The motor has 50 hours.
Oh, geez. Yeah.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah, basically you get a free boat with the motor.
it's an 18. I send you. It's an 18-footer pontoon boat with trailer, and it even has a. You can call the guy to see if he will sell you the boat without the motor.
Well, I could make a boat for less than $10,000.
I may entertain
Like I said,
78.
I was thinking it would probably be 4 or 5 if I did just for the fiberglass and resin and stuff to make one. But I could make it specifically to fit under that little bridge. And I could make it so that it's mostly open but if I wanted to camp, I could maybe sleep inside one of the pontoons.
Oh well, that one comes with a trailer. It's another one will come like that. It's an old pontoon boat with a new motor. Okay. You have the link if you want to take a look at it.
Okay, well, here, let me check the link. I don't have $10,000 anyway. Oh, I've seen this one. Yeah, I was looking through. I've seen this one.
He says I may entertain selling the motor separately. Translation:
Yeah.
I may entertain selling the boat without the motor. I mean, the motor for you're telling me is worth like 5 to 7K by itself.
Yeah.
The boat takes space. The motor doesn't take space. You can tell him I'll give you $2,000. I'll take it out from your hands.
Those are interesting pontoons too. I mean, they're not the aluminum can ones like most pontoon boats have. They're that U shape. I bet those are fiberglass.
They look like.
If you really wanted to, if you were hell bent on it, you could probably cut a deck hatch in the top of the pontoon and have a little place to sleep inside the pontoon. Wonder how wide those are.
Well, about the size of a coffin.
Yeah.
And coffins are known to actually fit a single human. Maybe more if they're small.
Now you've ruined it. Now I would think about that every time I would sleep in there. I'm crawling into my coffin to sleep in a watery grave.
Boats by honor. Is there more pontoon boats? Is this basically becoming a trip into stupidity? Okay.
Oh, I had been looking. Yeah, there were some like $2,000 pontoon boats that are just stripped down to the deck and have no motor. I was thinking about one of them. There's always a $2,000 pontoon boat you can get that's like stripped down to the deck and has no motor.
$2,900. New trailer with pontoons and frame. Great for it.
Yeah. Yeah, on Craigslist, there's always the wreck of some pontoon boat that you could get for $2,000. And
Yeah, it's aluminum. That's the reason why this thing is expensive, because the guy's thinking what is if he should actually melt it or sell it. Okay.
that's right. Yeah, the aluminum is probably worth more than the boat.
We should have bought that barge and parked it in front.
You know, we really should have. That was a hell of a deal. What was that? Like $1,500 or something ridiculous?
This is cool. I don't know. 18-foot 18-foot pontoon boat or project, pontoon boat project or dock in Winter Haven, but it's floating. Okay, it's basically a flat platform with nothing on top.
Yeah, you can usually find a few of them on Craigslist for like $2,000 or so. Yeah, it would be an interesting start for like a solar boat. It would save a lot of work, that's for sure.
20-foot pontoon boat and trailer, 1,400 in Deltona.
Well, all you need is a ramp, and you could back a camper onto that pontoon boat thing.
Okay, guess how much is a new pontoon boat with a 150 horsepower Yamaha?
Oh, a brand new one?
Brand new from 2022.
Probably 15,000, 20,000.
No, 50. You're joking. For 15,000, don't fucking talk to you. Doesn't have a price. 150 horsepower, 32 gallons of fuel, 10-year warranty.
Oh, a warranty. I've never had a boat with a warranty.
This thing is beautiful, okay? Doesn't say the price, so I don't think the price is very economical, to say the least.
Yeah. Well, like you said, new things cost a lot.
New boats cost more than twice used boats. That's a rule of thumb.
Oh, okay? Yeah, a lot more, just depending. By the time a boat gets to where I can afford it, the price is kind of arbitrary.
How fast do you want to sell it? Well, I need to go. I'll call you probably later. They are waiting for me, so I'll send you the link for the video. Let's check out how the sound and video works. But I think we actually are. This is actually. I think we actually went through the whole Don Rex principle, and I think we have a working prototype at this point.
Cool.
We have sound. We have decent video. We can Zoom both of us, and we can stream from any place because the streaming engine is in my office, and we can stream from here, from there, from outside. Okay.
Yeah, this is awesome. You're in Spain and I'm in Merritt Island, Florida.
Yeah, we can even stream from the cell phone. So it took a little bit of experimentation, but I think I'll check out how it comes out, but it looks like everything came out good.
Cool. Okay,
and in a second, oopsie, here I am. So we are done, and see you all.
It's good to be live at 5 again.
Okay, and we are off.